Hey, what's going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called Life Nuggets, and today's topic is the roadmap to a richer life. Listen, whenever I read successful stories from successful people, the movers and the shakers, people who make it happen, people who come from nothing and become millionaires, people who become famous, I love to bring them to you, and today is no different. These tidbits that I'm going to give you today come from Russell Simmons. You know him, the founder of Def Jam Records, the owner of Phat Farm, and many other numerous enterprises. Listen, Russell is worth $300 million and has been doing it big, like I said, since the 1980s. Whenever a man like Russell Simmons speaks, we should listen to see how he became successful. So I'm going to give you a few principles that he gave us, and I want you to enjoy. The first one that he gave us is take care of yourself. I once heard a rapper say, all of those things that money can get you, when you die, you can't take it with you. And that is so true. So what, you're a millionaire if you're dead? So what, you have $1 million if you're 6 feet under? Listen, if you want to be successful, if you want to be around, if you want to have longevity, you have to be healthy. And unfortunately, especially in the African American community, folks, let's just be honest, we don't eat right. All the ribs and dressing and macaroni and cheese and ham hocks and neck bones and chitlins. Chitlins. That stuff can kill you. And listen, I can't talk, I don't eat right myself. But I have determined that I gotta do better. Because there's too many things that I want to do. There's too many lives that I need to affect. There's too many people out there that I need to motivate. And how can I motivate you if I'm somewhere laying in a diabetic coma? It won't happen. So as we go into 2011, you have to propose to yourself, hey, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to live a stress-free life. I'm going to get some rest. And I'm going to be around here for the long haul so I can make those millions. Number 2, look inside. The Bible says in Deuteronomy 8:18 that it is God that gives you the power to get wealth. Many of you are waiting for a miracle to drop out the sky. Some of you are expecting $1 million just to fall from the heavens, but it doesn't work like that. It is God who gives you the witty ideas to come up with. It is God who gives you the inventions to come up with and the connections. But you have to get out there and make it happen. But it is inside of you. Stop looking at other people. Stop waiting on the man to give you something. And go inside yourself and ask God to give you something that's going to make you some money. With all the billions of people in this world, surely there's somebody you can connect to that can help you make money. Number 3, become a better giver. Listen. You have to stop being the type of person that always wants something. When you find yourself giving, then you find yourself getting back. When you give to people and focus on others, it is strange how things seem to find their way back to you. Start becoming a giver. Start looking for ways to bless others. Start looking for ways to help people who are less fortunate. That is the law of reciprocity. What you sow, you shall reap. And as you give people things, things will find its way back to you. Number 4, focus on one thing. Now listen, I believe in multitasking. I believe that you ought to be able to do more things than one. I believe that you ought to be able to have several projects and make them happen. But sometimes you have to have tunnel vision. Sometimes you have to lock on one thing and master that thing. Sometimes when we have 2 or 3 things going on at the same time, we get nothing done. When you have that one project, that special thing that you know can make you money and can circumvent your income for years to come, you have to focus on it and make sure it happens. So focus. Number 5, change your perception. How you think. The way you look at stuff. Stop having a poverty mentality. Stop having a low-income mentality. Stop having a local mentality. Begin to think global. Begin to think bigger than your neighborhood. Begin to think bigger than a bus route. Start looking at things and people differently. Start seeing people for who they will be and not for who they are. Change your perception. This is Andre Sweeney, the life specialist, and I'm here to help you get a life.